It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. This is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends. And in the House of the Legends, we're going to be talking about Soul Committee Alliance, and which consists of the DJ, the voice, and the sound. And to represent the Soul Committee Alliance, we have DJ Frankie Paradise. What's going on, Frank?
What's going on, Tyrone? Thank you for having me.
Yes, most definitely. Frankie's not a stranger on my show. We have communicated a few times and elaborated on a few things, but we're not talking about him today. We're going to talking about the Soul Committee Alliance, which consists of various people that actually put this group together and made an awesome, I put it like this, they make an awesome noise. You know what I'm saying? I'm also part of the group as well, but I'm actually the engineer, which actually, when things go wrong, I get a phone call and I try to put it to the best respect. So, Frankie, let's talk about Soul Committee Alliance.
Okay. Soul Committee Alliance was created. The name actually came up by a friend of mine called John Hill Jr. We were looking for a name to do events, outdoor events. Of course, everybody knows me that I was with Coney Island Dancers, but we just decided that we wanted to have a new name, create something with our soulful house music and events, and to have it inland. So we came up with Soul Committee Alliance. We were looking. We said let's just call it Soul Committee Alliance and see what we can do with that. And so it was created by myself and John Hill Jr. And this was back the idea came about 2017, 2018. We just created a group on Facebook, and then the launch was on 2018 in Harlem, the outdoor event.
So tell the viewers who actually orchestrates all the stuff that you guys do as far as promotion, parties, events. Because you guys don't do parties, it turns into events. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So tell the viewers about that. Who actually expedites certain things about the group itself.
Actually, we work together as one component. It's myself, of course, Irvin Boycell, Promotions One, and Barry Mason, the maestro, of course, formerly from 98 Kiss. And we all work together as a unit. We try to bring our ideas together when we formulate our events, what we're going to do, what is it that we're going to do, what we're going to bring out. We also try our main focus is basically to support and acknowledge our fans, our dancers, most important. It's about the music, but most important, our fans, because we want them to feel just as special and know that we acknowledge them. And without them, we really don't exist. No DJ, no event, no show exists without an audience. So the main focus is to just bring entertainment to our fans and make them feel like they're just as important as what we're doing, and make us all one while we're doing what we're doing. So we're playing the music, but we want you to dance. We want you to have a good time. We want you to feel good, and just know that we acknowledge
you. Due to the fact that you guys doing a lot of events, you play a lot. You know what I'm saying? And how does it make you feel just actually be a part of something that is so expressive and putting yourself out there like that, and people really acknowledge you the way they do? How do you feel about that?
Thank you so much, Ty. When I joined Coney Island, especially the Coney Island dancers on the boardwalk. That's when I really got the feel of more playing for a broader crowd. You know, when you play at clubs or you play at a lounge or in indoors, you're getting that group of people that come there. In Coney Island, it's more broader because you have people from all over come in to the boardwalk, especially. And when I started playing there regularly in 2012, you know, I was wondering. I said, "Wow, how are they going to receive me? How are they going to respond?" And the response was amazing. And I mean, I saw all sorts of people just dancing and moving, and they would come up to me and thank you and ask me for a CD. And so to me, I mean, I could play for hours. I could play. I think the longest set I ever did was back in the late 80s, where I played from 12 midnight till 6 p.m. the next day. Myself.
Wow.
Younger, but I did it.
Right.
It was a house in Brooklyn, and the party started at midnight. And I played all the way until 6 p.m. the next day. Just went, ate something, ran to the restroom if I needed to, but I came back, but I did it. And so just to see people dancing, it just brings a lot of joy to my heart because to me, music is very spiritual, especially house music. And so I'm very selective of the records that I play. Not so much, I mean, I'm known for classics, but even when I integrate new house tracks, it's about the lyrics. It's about the lyrics, the message,
right,
and inspiring. And to see people dancing and respond back to me. And at the end of the events, they come up to me and they'll just, you know, thank you so much. That made me feel real good. Can I get a CD? I love your music. I love you. It makes me feel good. I just feel like I did something nice.
Let's talk about Barry Mason, formerly from Kiss FM. When did he actually get with you guys, and what does he actually utilize towards Soul Committee Alliance?
Barry Mason, I've heard of Barry Mason for years, of course. In about 2018, I would see stuff online with Barry Mason, and at one evening, I checked my inbox, and he hit me up, and he said, "Give me a call." And I called him, and I knew who Barry Mason was. So I was like, "Wow, Barry Mason is hitting me up," and we connected, instantly connected. You know, we just inboxing each other, and we called each other, and we met for the first time on the boardwalk. I believe it was 2018. Mm-hmm. 2018. And it was like we were brothers all for years. You know, it was just a connection just to show you how real energy is. And, you know, he's been a blessing to my life because he's brought me so much knowledge, working with his past experience with the radio stations and how he hosts and he gets on the mic. It's just he's just a great guy. I mean, it's just like he's like my brother. You know, now we're like brothers. You know, we call each other every day or every other day, and we joke around. But I have immense respect for him, and I'm so grateful to have him in our production.
Yeah. Before I go to the next question, I want to shout out to Ryan, which is also a part of the crew. You know, very jovial guy. You know, and he has a very attractive personality as well. So I want to shout out to you, my brother. So let's talk about Irving Boycell, Promotion One, and how does he actually character the part of being part of Soul Committee Alliance?
From Irving Boycell, me and Irving Boycell go back since the mid-90s.
Okay.
He you know, he's been a blessing too because me and him, we both launched Clubhouse, catering more to the ballroom community, Harris's Burning Style and voguing and all that. And we launched that in 1985, May of 1995. And we always stayed in contact. And around 2017, 2018, he wanted to reconnect, and we reconnected. And I told him all about my ideas, and he just joined forces with me. And he started investing on sound, and we just started building out whole sound and audio components. And since then he he created Promotions One because he loves to promote. He's a great promoter, especially on Facebook and social media. And so, he's also my assistant manager. He assists me in managing some stuff, and he's just been a blessing in my life too. He's my big brother.
I'm glad to be sort of like a silent partner with Soul Committee Alliance. I've actually been there for, as far as being supportive, actually being one of the engineers for the sound system. Sometimes things get wrong and Irvin calls me up, and Frankie, we talk about certain things as far as creating better sound and things like that. And so, it's good to know that, you're in a good creative atmosphere with people that's actually on the same wavelength, and doing things. And so, Frankie, what do you feel that as a DJ, do you feel that other DJs actually accept you as well as being, being respectable, like that, you know what I mean?
Actually, we all know how competitive this whole industry is.
Yes.
And coming back from many years watching and growing and evolving as a DJ, sometimes you vibe with some other DJs and sometimes you don't. But what I try to do is be respectful of them. And I also hope, I do get respect from them. And, if anything, we just be cordial with each other. We try to be cordial. You do your thing, I do my thing, and maybe we can connect and do something together. But if not, all I ask is respect, and I'll give you the same. And we all do our creativity different. We all blend different. We mix different, and that's what makes us different as a DJ. Or producers are amazing when they create music, and so there is. I mentioned before in one of your interviews, there is no to me, it's just me. No best one, no great one. We all are different, and we bring something to the table, and we bring our own creativity in our own way. And if our fans, if you got 100 fans, hurrah for you. If you got 1,000 fans, hurrah for you.
Okay.
And it is what it is.
Frankie, at this point right now, we're going to actually hear one of Frankie's upcoming tracks. So stay tuned for The Legends with Frankie Paradise. And
it's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Don't turn around. You ain't really down. Playing the games you do. Someday, everything will be alright. Real and different people make the world go round.
And it's all because of you, my dreams are coming true.
You're the sun that erases my rainy day.
Right now, I don't care who's watching.
For whatever the reason there might be.
With your love by my side, the world will be mine. You're the one for me.
Yeah!
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
Hey, this is Tyrone Lowe, my show, The Legends, and we're here talking about Soul Committee Alliance, hosting with Frankie Paradise. Hey, Frankie.
Hi.
Hey, Frankie, what's up?
How are you, Tyrone?
Good.
Mhm.
So let's talk about the Happiness Lounge. How was it formatted, and how do Soul Committee Alliance correspond with the club?
Happiness Lounge was in a whole thing by itself. Started back in 2012 by a person named Anthony Jones, may he rest in peace, and another one, Oscar Heath, and we decided to do the Happiness Lounge on Utica Avenue, and it took off. It just took off, and it lasted for about 8 years, basically till right before the pandemic started in March. Actually, March 6th was its last party, which was phenomenal and great, bittersweet. But right after that, the pandemic started, COVID started. So, but Soul Committee Alliance was already in effect since effective 2018. And we basically, that started in Harlem, that started in Schaumburg. So we had both going on. Just to answer your question, we had Happiness Lounge going, and then right in there, we integrated Soul Committee Alliance, which started in Harlem at the Schaumburg, August of 2018, the first event.
So apparently you guys doing a lot of events, especially in the summertime, man. Coney Island Boardwalk seems to be the home, and let's talk about the crowd. You guys really packed out there, and let's talk about Coney Island. Let's talk about Coney Island.
Coney Island has been, since I started in 2012, a blessing to me because it my popularity just went through the roof. If I was popular before, Coney Island just it just took me to the next level. I didn't even have to spin international because just being in Coney Island, I mean, I had people from London, people from Ibiza. Can I get a CD? Can I get this? And it's just amazing because the way I like to play music, I like to play collectively. If anyone knows my style, I don't stay in one genre of house. And then I also integrate the classics because, like I've always said, I always watch my audience. And throughout the years, I know where I met this person and I saw this person and I know what they like and this one likes. So I try to integrate all genres of house and a little disco, a little funk in between there. So I guess this is why I get more of the people who like that collective style.
Right.
Some house crowds, they like, especially the new ones, they like a certain style, just Afro house or just soulful house. And that's fine. But I play more collective, so I get more of that collective crowd that come out. So, I got the 8-year-old dancing and then I got the 80-year-old dancing. And I love it. I just love it.
This wouldn't be complete unless we talk about the first lady of soul.
Absolutely, my select.
So
Hey.
let's talk, tell the viewers about her and what she actually brings to the table.
I met Selectress K. I'm not sure exactly where I met her, but I think I met her through DJ Missy B. Shout out to DJ Missy B. Also. And when I heard Selectress, I heard something different in her. I heard her heart. And I love people that I love tracks that are very deep and very
Right.
soulful and very jazzy. And that's what I heard in her. And it was like, sometimes I would just, at her sets, I would be like, wow, where did she get this? Where did I get that? And where do I get that? I'll say, email me that. And I just adored her, and I love her style. And she is one of the greatest to me when it comes to female DJing. I love it. She does it for me. And I just grabbed her. I said, oh, no. You come into Soul Committee Alliance. So we made her the first lady. She spun. She has played with me at many events. She has played in the Happiness Lounge, along with also Jackie Jacks, Jedi Jacks. Yeah, I love Selectress. That's my sister. I love her. Shout out to her.
And so, you have any type of events that you want to leak to the viewers right now that's upcoming that you feel like they should know about?
Thank you. This year, 2021, the summer 2021 kind of opened up very fast. So things were just sporadic. Like we usually have a calendar for Coney Island set, usually already by May and June. We cannot do that because we didn't know how things were going to open up, and they weren't even accepting permits or allowing permits or processing permits. So we're supposed to be out in Coney Island. The next event should be August the 21st. We have a couple of on the blocks in Harlem. If you want the information, go on my page on Facebook, Frankie Paradise. I got 5 of them. Or you can also check on my website, frankieparadise.com, where I usually add the calendar. So again, this summer's been a little crazy. 2022. God willing, things will be more organized. I always put everything out in advance, but right now it's here or there because everything just opened up so quickly that it did not give us time to put in for anything.
And what's the name of the DJ that's going to be opening up for you for Labor Day?
I believe his name is Tyrone Lowe. Tyrone Lowe, awesome engineer and audio guy, and yeah, he's got the show called The Legends. So shout out to Tyrone.
Let's give some shout outs to some people that really needs to be acknowledged in your camp.
Oh, I want to give everybody a shout out. A shout out to Barry Mason. Shout out to Urban Boy Steel Promotions, Ryan Lee, Jeffrey Smith, John Hill Jr., who brought up the idea with me for Soul Committee Alliance, Selectress Miss K, Wayne Dixon, my brother Jose Pagan, and most of all, shout out to you, Tyrone, for this wonderful project that you've been. I mean, I think this has been my 3rd or 4th video.
Exactly, yes.
Bringing me back. So I thank you for the love, and thank you to BronxNet and everyone involved in the projects. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on my show, man, because I try to stick with good energy, and good energy creates good energy. And this has been another T-Lo video production, and we're talking about Soul Committee Alliance featuring
thank you,
my guest Frankie Paradise. And with this right now, you guys stay tuned for another show. We got a lot of good things coming up on my show, so stay tuned. Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you, Tyrone Lowe, and thank you all. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
It's not just mine, it's all her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
The dynamic soul sounds of DJ Tyrone Lowe. DJ Tyrone Lowe. The dynamic soul sounds of DJ Tyrone Lowe.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.